TECNO Pova 5G versus the Poco X3 Pro. Which smartphone is better? Let's find out. For the price, the TECNO Pova 5G goes for 147,000 Naira or $257 for the 8GB RAM, 128GB internal storage option, while the Poco X3 Pro goes for 153,000 Naira or $269 for the 6GB RAM, 128GB internal storage option. The price difference between these two smartphones is around 6,000 Naira or $12 if I'm not mistaken, and in this video, I will be comparing the display, performance, cameras, and battery. But first, let's see which smartphone has the better build quality. Both smartphones have a plastic rear that is durable but scratches easily. The frame of both smartphones is made from plastic, and for the display, the TECNO Pova 5G doesn't have Corning Gorilla Glass protection, while the Poco X3 Pro front is protected with Corning Gorilla Glass 6, making it more resistant to drop and scratches. The Poco X3 Pro is also an IP53 device, meaning it's resistant to dust and water splashes. Now moving to the TECNO Pova 5G, it might not have an IP rating, but I have submerged it in water and it survived. For the build quality, I'd have to give it to the Poco X3 Pro because of the Corning Gorilla Glass 6 protection at the front. Now let's talk about the external features of both smartphones. On the left side of both smartphones, you'll find the SIM card and memory card tray. The TECNO Pova 5G has a dual nano SIM card with 5G support and memory card tray, while the Poco X3 Pro is a 4G smartphone and it has a hybrid SIM card and memory card tray. Hybrid means you can either use two SIM cards or one SIM card and a memory card. At the top, the Poco X3 Pro has more features. It has the infamous IR blaster, a mic, and a sound outlet. It has dual stereo speakers, and one of the speakers is located at the earpiece. At the top of the TECNO Pova 5G, it only has a microphone. Now moving to the bottom, both smartphones have a 3.5mm audio jack, USB Type-C port, another microphone, and a speaker. TECNO Pova 5G has one speaker, while the Poco X3 Pro has two loud stereo speakers. On the right side is where the volume keys and power/fingerprint scanners are located. The fingerprint scanner on both smartphones are fast and accurate, but the TECNO Pova 5G is faster. Now both smartphones have the face unlock feature and they unlock at the same time. Now moving to the rear, the Poco X3 Pro has a 48MP main camera, an 8MP ultra-wide camera, a 2MP camera, and a 2MP depth camera. For the TECNO Pova 5G, it has a 50MP main camera, a 2MP depth camera, and a QVGA camera. Turning the smartphones around, the Poco X3 Pro has a 20MP selfie camera with no LED flashlight, while the TECNO Pova 5G comes with a 16MP selfie camera with LED flashlight. Now let's talk about the display of both smartphones. The Poco X3 Pro comes with a 6.67-inch IPS LCD panel with a resolution of 1080 by 2400 pixels. It has a refresh rate of 120Hz and a touch sampling rate of 240Hz. Now moving over to the TECNO Pova 5G, it has a 6.9-inch IPS LCD panel with a resolution of 1080 by 2460 pixels. The refresh rate on here is 120Hz and the touch sampling rate is 180Hz. For brightness, the TECNO Pova 5G has the brighter panel. Both displays also support HDR10 and HDR HLG. Now pushing those numbers aside, which smartphone has the better display? Well, I would say it's a draw. The colors look identical. I can't tell them apart. It just shows how good the panel is on the TECNO Pova 5G. It's actually a very good one. And now, which smartphone wins the display category? Well, I'm tempted to say it's a tie, but the Poco X3 Pro has the higher touch sampling rate. But then the TECNO Pova 5G has the bigger display, which is good when you're watching content. It makes it immersive. So with that said, I think I will just settle with a tie. Now let's talk about performance. The Poco X3 Pro comes with a Snapdragon 860 chipset, a 7nm processor, while the TECNO Pova 5G comes with a Mediatek Dimensity 900 chipset, a 6nm processor. The lower the nanometer, the faster and more efficient the CPU is. Now you agree with me that the processor is an important component of all smartphones as well as the GPU. The GPU on the TECNO Pova 5G is the Mali G68 processor, while the Poco X3 Pro comes with the Adreno 640 GPU. Taking a look at the Antutu score of both smartphones, the Poco X3 Pro score is significantly higher, same with the Geekbench score. For multitasking, the TECNO Pova 5G comes standard with 8GB of RAM that can be expanded to 11GB of RAM, while the version of the Poco X3 Pro that I have here comes with 6GB of RAM that can be expanded to 8GB of RAM. For the RAM test, the TECNO Pova 5G retained more apps in the background. Now for gaming, the Poco X3 Pro is much better. It played PUBG on HDR graphics and extreme frame rate, and of course the gameplay was butter smooth, while the TECNO Pova 5G played PUBG on HD graphics and high frame rates. For Call of Duty, the Poco X3 Pro played the game game on very high graphics and max frame rate, while the TECNO Pova 5G played the game on medium graphics and very high frame rates. Future value reviews here. Now, gaming on the TECNO Pova 5G has been improved. PUBG and Call of Duty have been upgraded, and now PUBG plays at HD graphics and ultra frame rate, while the graphics quality for Call of Duty has been improved to high graphics and very high frame rate. If you would like to see a dedicated gaming review, let me know in the comment section below. Now for video editing, I use VN to export a 4K video on both smartphones, and the Poco X3 Pro rendered the video faster. So guys, when it comes to performance and gaming, the Poco X3 Pro wins. Multitasking on the other hand goes to the TECNO Pova 5G. Now let's talk about the cameras. For the front-facing camera, the TECNO Pova 5G has a 16 megapixel selfie camera, while the Poco X3 Pro comes with a 20 megapixel selfie camera. Pictures captured on both cameras look good. Portrait shots on the Poco X3 Pro looks much better than the TECNO Pova 5G, and it looks like the TECNO Pova 5G struggles sometimes when it comes to separating the subject from the background. And also on the TECNO Pova 5G, when you face the sun, it makes a black man look like a red lobster. What's up guys, so it's a video from the front-facing camera of both smartphones. The TECNO Pova 5G is shooting in 4K 30 frames per second, while the Poco X3 Pro is shooting in 1080p 30 frames per second, which is the highest resolution. But does it matter? Which one is better? Which one looks good to you? It looks like the Poco is a bit cropped in, but from the viewfinder it's looking better than the TECNO Pova 5G that is shooting in 4K. I need to get to my system to view it properly to know which one is better. Anyways guys, so which one sounds better? Which one do you prefer? Which one has a better audio quality? So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Which one do you prefer? Now for the rear cameras, the TECNO Pova 5G comes with a 50 megapixel main camera, while the main camera on the Poco X3 Pro is a 48 megapixel camera. The Poco X3 Pro pictures are just a bit warmer compared with the photos captured by the TECNO Pova 5G. Both smartphones take detailed pictures, and after reviewing pictures captured by both smartphones, it's hard to pick a winner when it comes to the main camera of both smartphones. The Poco X3 Pro has the more versatile camera system. It has an 8 megapixel ultra-wide camera, which is useful and it's missing on the TECNO Pova 5G. Poco X3 Pro also has a macro camera, and again, the TECNO Pova 5G doesn't have that. Hello guys, so here's a video from the rear camera of both smartphones. Remember, the TECNO Pova 5G has a 50 megapixel main camera, while the Poco X3 Pro has a 48 megapixel main camera. So both smartphones can shoot in 4K 30 frames per second. That's the resolution we're shooting in right now. So what do you guys think about the video and audio quality coming out from both smartphones? Let me know in the comment section below. Which one do you prefer? Which one is capturing the green? It's not actually green, it's brown because of the Hamatan, but which one is doing a better job? The Nigerian flag at the back, from the display, the Poco X3 Pro is doing a better job. For stabilization, I don't think both smartphones have stabilization when shooting in 4K, but let me just run and see which one is stable. Wow, it looks like the Poco X3 Pro has stabilization in 4K, while the TECNO Pova 5G doesn't, as you can see. Yeah. So for the camera department, the Poco X3 Pro wins. That's the more versatile camera system, and videos look better on the Poco X3 Pro. Now moving to the battery, the TECNO Pova 5G has the bigger battery. It comes with a 6000 mAh battery, which will last you the entire day, while the Poco X3 Pro comes with a 5160 mAh battery. I will be doing a battery drain test, so subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss out on that video, and also to motivate me, because battery drain tests are stressful. For the charging time, the Poco X3 Pro charges faster with a 33 watts fast charger that it comes with, and it takes 1 hour 10 minutes to charge this smartphone from 0 to 100%, while the TECNO Pova 5G with its 18 watts fast charger takes 2 hours 44 minutes. So we've come to the end of this comparison. Which smartphone would you pick? Let me know in the comment section below. If you're interested in buying any of these smartphones, link will be in the description of this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Valor Reviews signing out.